Okay folks, how you doing? This is I think my entire Amstrad CPC collection. This video may go on for a little while, so you might want to grab a drink if you're going to watch this. There's quite a few games to get through, but I'll be as brief as I can, without being too brief, so you can see the games. Yeah, I've got about close to 250 games here, 250 boxes, not including like compilations, so it's a fair few games. So sit back and enjoy this if you do. If you like the old stuff, I'll get on with it. Alright then, we'll start with the budget games, the re-releases, original budget releases, whatever they might be. There's a fair few to go through, so I'm just going to pan through these ones. We'll start over here with, at the top here, the Amsoft releases. Now this is the 12 pack that come with the 464, a lot of people would have got. Not really a particularly good bunch of games, but this was 1984 of course, but Roland on the Ropes and Harry Attack stick out there. I'll pan along this way, the other Amsoft releases, including Fantastic Voyage. Along the top, we've got all the Roland games apart from one. So you've got Roland Ahoy, Roland in Space, Roland Goes Digging, Roland in Time, On the Ropes again, and Roland on the Run. Only one missing is Roland Goes Square Bashing. So I need to put that right at some stage. A few more Amsoft releases there, Hunchback, Space Hawks, and a couple of doubles if you like of the original software. Come down to here then, we got the Codemasters line. There's a Quattro Adventure, Vampire, Super Robin Hood, Dizzy, Ghost Hunters. A couple of Dizzy games, not got that many actually for the Amstrad. Got more for the Amiga. Simulators, were known for their simulator games, weren't they, back then? 2 copies of Transmuter. It's a shame. It's almost a really good shoot 'em up, but the scrolling is just absolutely terrible. The last game I think they might have released for the Amstrad, Wrestling Superstars, and that looks a bit familiar, doesn't he? And at the bottom here we have the Mastertronic range. Whale Exploding Fist, classic. Ninja, I used to like Ninja. And Finders Keepers. Storm's a great 2-player, bit like Gauntlet. Continental Circus, Xenon, Agent X2, which 3 games in one. Really good music. And Fly Spy there. I'd love for someone to do a long play of that. If you're watching this, Zypher, get on the case. So that's the first part of the budget then. Moving over here. At the top we've got the Kicks re-releases. Now halfway through the Kicks life on the 8-bit they changed to a better design, as you can see there. Saint Dragon looks good until it moves on the Amstrad. The 2 Turrican games. Moving down, got a Hit Squad line. Matchday 2 is great on the Amstrad, it's one of the best football games if you ask me. Head Over Heels, a classic, as is Target Renegade. Power Drift's really good. Gryzor's one of the best. Nemesis, not so good if you ask me. Alternative Software. There's Who Dares Wins 2, a budget re-release, totally different cover. Mega Nova the Weapons, a shoot 'em up. But I've not really got into that one to be honest. Big Trouble in Little China, classic film. The game, a bit terrible to be honest. Earth Destructo, one of my favourites. Marco Police and Switchblade. Moving down, game there called Street Machine. It's an overhead racer which scrolls, and the second level has like lightning effects on it. Really good actually. One of the best names ever for a game, isn't it? Thingy na Doodars. The Firebird range. Ultima Ratio is a bit like Uridium in a way. Mission Genocide. I think it's a really good shooter. A really good, nice, smooth scrolling. Guardian 2, Defender clone. Chevy Chase, it's quite a good racer, late on in the Amstrad's life. Blazing Thunder, another, it's actually, oddly enough, Blazing Thunder's sitting there next to Ikari Warriors. Blazing Thunder's a tank version, it's just, you're in a tank. Pretty good. Bomb Jet 2, Commando. Zeppelin games then, Q10 Tank Buster and F1 Tornado are practically the same game, just one's a helicopter, one's a jet. Wizard's Lair's pretty good. Classic Muncher, that's the Pac-Man clone. If you don't know, you wouldn't know about that cover, would you? Okay then, this is just the mixed bunch I have left then basically. Prohibition, really like the look of it, way back in, what, 87 or something. It's a crosshair shooter sort of thing. Academies, I spent many a night on that one. Light Force, a good shooter. An oldie there, 3D Monster Chase. And Climate, I'm sure you can work out what that is. Donkey Kong. Soldier of Light, or Zane Selena. Not a very good conversion to be honest. Xeno's a good game, especially for 2 players. Sort of air hockey-ish. Jungle Jane. You're still going in, the old Steve Davis. Chucky Eggs, Sir Lancelot, both classic platformers. It all started somewhere, didn't it? Football Manager. Star Rangers, a bit of a rarity. I mentioned that in a recent video. Star Saber's a pretty recent release. Really good to shoot 'em up. So there we go. That's all the small box games basically. Next will be the clamshells and medium-sized box games. See you in a bit. Okay then, that's the GX4000 collection, apart from the Burning Rubber cartridge, which comes with the machine. I did a video of them before, but a quick view of them, if you haven't seen them. I'm sure you all know about the GX4000, so there we go, I won't say no more. Okay, next up then is the big box games, the double cassette size cases, the plastic ones first. So, here we go, Acrojet. A lot of these games I haven't played admittedly, so it's going to not really go into much detail about them. Computer classics there, Synapse, Into the Eagle's Nest, Cauldron 2. Amtix Accolades, Sweevo's World, Starquake, Bounder, Monty on the Run. Classic Arkanoid, Revenge of Doe. Screens in the back, you know all about that one. One of the Batman games. I think there's about 3 Batman games for the Amstrad range. Chain Reaction from Darrell Software, the company behind Harrier Attack. You can see it's isometric. Never played it to be honest. Continental Circus, really good racer for the Amstrad actually. I actually prefer the Amstrad version to the Amiga version. Okay, Crazy Cars. Crazy Cars 2. I do actually have an Amstrad Action cassette, the cassettes that come in the magazine, which has Crazy Cars 3 on it. The full game allegedly. Dark Scepter, Firebird big release. Some big graphics in that one as you can see. Never played it though. This is a racing game, Dead on Time. It's a vertical scrolling shooter, pretty good, has to be said. A couple of different game modes in it. Dogfight 2187. It's a 2-player 3D space shooter. See by the screen there. Dragon's Lair 2. Dragon Spirit. Quite like the game actually, on the old Amstrad. Good music, very good music actually. Dream Warrior from US Gold, not one of their best games, has to be said. Kind of run and gun. Saying that, I've not got very far on it. So. One of the first compilations I bought, Darrell Big 4. Combat Links, Critical Mass, Turbo Esprit and Saboteur. So Saboteur is really good, I'm sure you know. And Turbo Esprit is brilliant. It's almost like an early GTA of sorts. There you go. Pretty good for its time. Eddie Edwards Super Ski. Not a bad skiing game actually, not a bad winter sports game. There's 4 events on there. Eminem Hughes International Soccer. Cool, how old is that, eh? Best football game ever. I actually prefer Matchday 2. So there you go. Explorer. Electric Dreams. There we are. Okay, next pack. I got 2 of these, so I'll grab them both at the same time. 5-star games. This is the first compilation I ever got, and it's actually a really good one. Spin Dizzy, classic isometric puzzler. Who Dares Wins 2, brilliant. Commando, but better if you ask me. 3 Weeks in Paradise, alright. Zoids, might be the weak link. And Equinox. 4 smash hits from Houston. Zynaps, Exelon, Rama, and Iridium. Iridium actually wasn't that great on the old Amstrad. Flying Shark, 2 copies. I'm greedy. I actually quite like this, although it's a specky port for the most part. I actually quite like it. It's a decent game. Football Manager 2, the best out of the bunch on the Amstrad. Football Manager 3 didn't quite do so well, or come out as well. Future Night. Some screens up there, but yeah, this camera's not too good, I'm afraid. Game Over. This is it's quite good, but it's a couple of screens there. Nice and colourful and stuff like that. Pretty hard. Grisor, one of the best ever games from the Amstrad. Great conversion. Obviously, of course, a lot of you know as Contra. Hijack. Never played it. Arcade strategy and simulation. Okay, there you go. Now you know. Krakow. This is actually quite good. This is Arkanoid, but on the side. You can have your bat on either the left hand side or right hand side. And there we go. You take out the bricks and stuff like that. Leaderboard. Pretty good in its day. And the Lucasfilm Prestige Collection. Eidolon, Rescue Fractalis, Ball Blazer, and Cronus Rift. Next bunch then. Another classic for me, anyway. Mask. 3 Mask games in total. This was, my view, the best. Really, you know, it's a decent game, bit auto control in places, but really good music. Mega Play Volume 1 includes Agent X2, Curse of Sherwood, and you can see the rest, can't you? Destructo, my favourite there. Mega Apocalypse. Kind of asteroids type shooter. Metrocross. Mickey Mouse. This is actually quite colourful, yeah. I've not really got anywhere on it to be honest, but it's quite colourful. The original Nigel Mansell's Grand Prix. There were 2, this is the earlier version. Gremlin done another one about 6 years after that. Nightshade. 1943, which is actually quite good on the Amstrad, although it's very repetitive. Now Games 4. Dan Dare's probably the standout game on there. Not a great compilation, that one. Nor was this one, to be honest. Ocean's Greatest Hits. Batman's the standout game on that one, if you ask me. Some good licenses there, but they were just not very good. Oh, hello. Operation Wolf. Really good on the Amstrad. 2 copies of Outrun. I don't know why, I mean, it's a terrible game. The Amstrad version is. Nice colour. That's about it. Pac-Mania. Quite like this actually. It's also like Pac-Man but isometric. That works. Paperboy. Really nice, colourful, good playability. 0 sound. No graphics on the back either. Some down there, but not the Amstrad version. Prodigy. A lot of these big box Electric Dreams games, and I've not played any of them, I don't think. Rambo, First Blood, Part 2. I think it's just 2 Rambo games, I think, on the Amstrad. Ramparts, a bit of a crack case there. Rampage clone, anyone who don't know. Graphics I thought were better on Rampage. Music's really good as well. Some of the best music on the Amstrad. Classic Renegade. Now this is a really good conversion. That cover art, I love that. Really good. Some Amstrad graphics there as well. How about that? Revolution. Well, it was an Amtix Accolade. Couldn't tell you anything about it whatsoever. And Road Blasters. Screens about, you all know Road Blasters. Not a bad conversion for the Amstrad actually. Right, one more bunch. This size box games. Salamander, which is really poor actually on the Amstrad, unfortunately. Don't think there's a long play of that, I'm not surprised. Savage. It's like 2 games in one. Big box from Firebird. An oldie, Shaolin's Road. Pretty good on the Amstrad. Shockwave Rider. Pretty basic but not bad. Silkworm, this is a good Amstrad conversion. Not very colourful, but it's got its playability there, so makes a good game. Hit Pack 6-pack, which features 7 games of course. There we go. Slap Fight, it's all a bit too small, otherwise it would be a bad game. Star Strike 2, oddly enough, the sequel to Star Strike. Strider. Super Trucks, Truck Racing. Take 4 games, Project Future, Rocco, Finger on a Spring, Gumpy Gumphrey, Super Sleuth. The Bard's Tale, Electronic Arts, one of the early games, one of their early releases. Need some patience with games like that. Probably why I haven't played it. The Deep, US Gold. The Great Escape. Quite good this one actually. It's not got very far on it. Isometric. Really good at night when you've got the old floodlight trying to follow you. Way of the Tiger. French version of They Sold a Million Too. Bruce Lee, Night Mortal Law on there. Time Scanner, which is pinball. That's seen on TV. And finally, Victory Road, which is the sequel to Cario Warriors. I actually quite like this. Not everyone does. I quite like it. Supernatural feel to it. Okay, be back for some more in a minute. Okay, next up then is the cardboard big box releases and the clamshell cases. So we start with this, Chase HQ. Classic on the Amstrad. One of the best conversions actually. They're not Amstrad screens. Yeah, definitely worth checking out that one. Dan Dare 3, The Escape. Do like these big boxes, look at them. Oh, marvellous. Nice and colourful. Can't get anywhere on it. There you go. Dominator, which is a horizontal and vertical scrolling shooter. Just not that playable on the Amstrad, it's just not enough room to manoeuvre. Dragon Breed, another horizontal shooter. Unfortunately, it's a terrible specky port. Sorry specky users, but the Amstrad could do a lot better, couldn't it? Golden Axe, look at that artwork, it's lovely, isn't it? This is a really good conversion for the Amstrad. There's a screen down there, just about work it out. Lovely artwork. Good game as well. Nemesis, obviously Gradius. Yeah, I'd give it about 5 out of 10. Yeah. Power Drift, that's a good game. So on the Amstrad. And Rover Zone is kind of like 3 games in one. You start off in that machine there, sideways moving along, up and down and along. Then you've got a 3D into the screen version where you're in that. Then the third level you're actually in a craft, and it's a horizontal shooter as you can see in that bottom screen there. So 3 games in a run. That's not bad actually for the Amstrad, if you ask me. Smash TV. This come out really well, really nice neon colours and great playability. I think it's only a 1-player game though, I think on the Amstrad, but really good all the same. Space Crusade. You've got to be into these games to play them, really, ain't you? I'm not, but nice box all the same. the legendary Turrican. This is, even though it's not quite up there with the Commodore version, it is still brilliant on the Amstrad. Although I might prefer it actually to Turrican 2 on the Amstrad. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, though I think there were 2 Turtles games. Turbo Outrun, a lot better than the first. Still not great, but it's a lot better. At least it's playable. UN Squadron, horizontal shooter, nice and colourful on the Amstrad. Not actually played it that much, to be honest. World Cup Soccer Italia 90. 24 years old at the time of making this video. Cool. Obviously a lot of these games are older. And Crossout, one of the best shooters on the Amstrad without a doubt. Really nice graphics. That's not the Amstrad graphics, but the graphics are nice and colourful. Good sound. Awesome. Okay, the clamshell cases. Firstly, there's that Crazy Cars 3. It says the full game, but I think there's a few bits missing. Maybe it's just a tape version. No graphics on the back. Anyhow, Silu and Firebird. Quite a nice box. Couldn't tell you about the game really, or this one. Don't Panic. So I won't. Platformer of sorts. Glen Hoddle Soccer. Not the best football game around. "3D Star Strike." Star Wars, but only better, if you ask me. No graphics on the back. I think you've done a better job. Defend or Die. There's a screen on the back. Really good playable Defender clone, of course. Double bill, Killer Gorilla and Gauntlet, which are basically Donkey Kong, as you can see out there, and Defender. Starion. Doesn't show much there, to be honest, does it? It's a 3D space game of sorts. Avenger. Just can't get this camera to focus properly. Elite Hit Pack, 4-in-1, Bomb Jack, Airwolf, Commando, Frank Bruno's boxing. Bomb Jack's really good. That's all I say. And the last small case, Zoids, The Battle Begins. Again, no graphics on the back. I'd like to see a long play of that at some stage. Okay, big box, a couple of compilations to start with. Fists of Fury 2, or Edition 2 rather. Double Dragon 2, Shinobi, The Ninja Warriors, and Dynamite Duck. I like these cardboard boxes because they show up better on the camera as well. Unfortunately, cardboard won't last forever, unlike the plastic cases, which will last a lot longer. Six Appeal, it's quite a rare compilation, this one actually. Pick and Pile, P47, Satan, Twin World, Puffy Saga, and Rick Dangerous. So that's a good bunch as well. Twin World especially is pretty rare. Next up is another of the Batman games. Pretty good. Barbarian 2, The Dungeon of Drax, also featuring Barbarian. Another compilation. Chart Attack, Gremlin, Shadow of the Beast, Supercars, Turbo Spree Challenge, Boss Mole, Ghouls and Ghosts. If I'm right, the Commodore 64, yeah, got the Cloud Kingdoms instead of Shadow of the Beast. Another compilation, No Limits, UN Squadron, Strider 2. The Star Wars Trilogy, all three. Big plastic case. Well, you know what you get in Star Wars, don't you? Another compilation, The Ultimate Collection, Skate Wars, Stunt Car Racer, Pro Tennis Tour, Zombie, After the War, and Astro Marine Corps, which is pretty good. Back of the box briefly. Robocop. Good Amstrad conversion. Rick Dangerous. Double Dragon 3. The other side, much better, Rodland. Massive box this one, The Last Ninja 2. Back with a vengeance, look at the size of it. It's got a hood inside, a ninja hood, which only just fits on my head. P-47 Thunderbolt, nice artwork, great game as well. Really good on the Amstrad. Stunt Car Racer, classic Stunt Car Racer. I think this is good on just about any system. I'd be surprised if there's a poor version of it anyway. Game Over 2 also features Game Over. Again, really lovely artwork on that, isn't there? The back of the box. Game Over 2 is like a horizontal scrolling shooter, then you're on that creature up there running along shooting stuff as well. Better than the first game Over. Okay, this is the last pile, so nearly there folks. The Fury. Plastic sort of larger clamshell case. It's like an overhead racer of sorts. Not played it to be honest. Great artwork though, isn't it? This is good artwork. Vixen. No poster though. Corinne Russell, her name. Yeah, rather lovely there. That was like after Barbarian had a Maria Whitaker, so they come back with that, didn't they? Enlightenment Druid 2. A gauntlet clone of sorts. This is actually a disc game. Got a few loose discs somewhere as well. 6 computer hits. Strategy war game of sorts, Arnhem, a market garden operation. Never played it. Cholo. Bit of getting into this one, so unfortunately I've not played this one to be honest. Driller, featuring Freescape. It's a start of something new, isn't it, Freescape? If you guys remember. Filled in 3D graphics. 3D, eh? Battle stations, Operation Wolf, Typhoon, Guerrilla War. Not bad. 10 computer hits, volume 5. There you go, that's the games on it. Ten Mega Games, volume 1. Turn this over, be able to see the games. So a few good ones on there. Okay, a couple left. Another Ramsoft game, but this one's in a big box, as you can see. These are pretty rare to find these days. Codename Map 3D. Classic Star Glider. 3D's over ground, but it's a space flight sim shooter, but it's over a planet. Massive box, includes a novel, a map, not a map, sorry, a poster there you can see. Pretty good. Finally, the game that took up my childhood, for the most part of it, Elite of course, Gold Edition, which I don't know which difference is actually. That's not the Amstrad screen on the back. The Amstrad had a bit of colour in it, but it was slower. Again, this had like a novel in it, a map. There's a map of the stars, 8 galaxies. It had a lot, didn't it? It was Freedom at the time, which was unheard of anyway in computer games in the mid-80s. There we go then. The Amstrad CPC collection. Okay then, so just quickly then, these are a couple of my favourites, but there's plenty more. I think the Amstrad had a bit of a raw deal, didn't it really? But I think it had the best of both, the Spectrum and the Commodore. Not every game was a winner, but then you could say that for the other machines too, couldn't you? So yeah, I hope you didn't mind this video too much. It didn't go on too long. Some classic boxes there. Perhaps it jogs a few memories. Okay, that's it really. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.